everyone, this is Seth from BJJGearJunkie.com. Here today with another gi review. This time we are doing the Ouano lightweight competition gi. Surprise, surprise, it looks a lot like a Shoyoroll, but you don't have to wait 8 months for it. So let's get into some of the talking points on this one. In fact, I think, making reference to Shoyoroll, I think I'll actually do just kind of a side-by-side comparison between the two brands, because they're pretty much spot on, and just want to give people another option out there. So let's get right into it. Let's start with the top first. So let's put the pants off to the side. Okay, so let's get down to the points of interest here. First, let's talk about the fit, okay? This is actually my girlfriend's gi. I know. My girlfriend does jiu-jitsu, she's pretty awesome. But this is kind of interesting. In this gi, she got a men's A1. Normally she has to get female sizes, but she went with a men's A1, and I tried it on right before I did this review because I actually want to purchase one for myself. I tried this one on, and if you watch any of my other videos, I normally wear an A2. I'm 5'8", around 165. And this one fit perfectly. Probably if I was at my competition weight, which is about 155, 160, it would fit like a glove, okay? So, which leads me to believe if I got an A2, that it would probably be kind of baggy for me. So I think I'm going to kind of risk it a little bit and, hopefully keep my weight where it needs to be, and probably I'll order an A1 as well. So that's just kind of a word to the wise. If you normally wear an A2 and you're on the smaller end of that scale, you probably can fit into an A1. Okay? So that's how it fits. The sleeves fit exactly like they should, and the length of this, the length of the gi was pretty much spot on. Maybe a tiny bit shorter than some of the other gis, like in the skirt. I would probably say very similar to like a corral in length. So that's how it fits. Let's get into the durability and the collar. This collar, right off the bat, I can tell you it's maybe a tiny bit on the thinner side compared to some of the other gis, but it's still, not a deal breaker for sure. It's nice. So let's take a look at the stitching. This down here, it does have reinforced piece here, but this is probably one of the thinnest pieces of reinforcing that I've seen on some of the gis that I've done lately. It's just not like super rugged, but it is there. As you can see down here, it is reinforced with some nice stitching. Of course, the stitching is a different color from the gi, so you can really tell like where they actually spent some time stitching some stuff. So let's take a look at the armpit area. Okay. Well, it looks like this one does not have the reinforced piece that some of the other gis that I've done. Sometimes you'll see a piece stitched in here. It looks like this one does not have reinforced armpits. I've yet to have a gi blow out in the armpit anyways, but just, word of caution. Nice double stitching here, nice reinforcement. It does not have like an inside pocket like the Shoyoroll, although I did hear that at the 2011 Pan Ams, they were actually having competitors rip their pockets out of their Shoyorolls. So it'll be kind of interesting to see what Shoyoroll does with that, and what other gi companies do, if they decide to kind of abandon that little pocket there, or if they try to get with the federations and see if they can figure out something that would be competition legal, because it is a pretty sweet idea. But as you can see, this one's a nice green color, contrasting against the black. It really pops. I think when I get mine, I'll probably get the blue with like the neon yellow stitching. That's just my personal choice. Nice patch right here. If you start getting into kind of the coolness and the look of the gi now. So it's got a nice patch here. It's got a pretty cool, back tag. It doesn't have any embroidery or anything, any patterns in the back like a Lucky or a Live, Love, Fight gi. Over here on the sleeve, it has a nice embroidered Ouano there. Let's take a peek at the back real quick. So again, it has the Ouano logo here. Nice big spot for your club patch. This is obviously doesn't come with the gi. So nice. This is actually a fairly large patch too, so you can see all the extra room you have. So, and there's not a seam running up the back, so you don't have to worry about that. Some kind of cool stitching work done over here on the sides. And that's about it. Let's talk about the pants now. These pants are pretty sweet. This is one of the reasons I actually started thinking about this gi in my list of ones to personally own. First off, they start with the bungee, which is awesome. Has some nice loops here, so it's not just the single loop. They have an extra set of loops, so that's really sweet. I like the bungee versus the other gi material type of ties. Personally, so that's awesome. One of the selling factors to me at first looking at this gi was how the pants have the reinforced knee pads, and it also has the nice contrasting stitching. These pants are a ripstop material, so you can see the little check squares. So they're nice and light, but they don't feel like super cheesy, waxy kind of. They have like a nice still cloth feel to them, but they are ripstop, so that's awesome. These knee pads, I've actually, they're good. They're awesome. But I've actually had a couple other pairs of gis that are in the works to review that have more plush or squishier knee pads, which is nice because if you have knee problems, they get pretty sore after a couple rolls of jiu-jitsu. So some nice reinforced padded knees it goes a long way. It's like rolling in a Cadillac kind of. So we have over here on the pant leg, it says Ouano up here just like it does on the top sleeve. And that is pretty much it. I definitely recommend this gi. Overall, the weave, bring the top back out. The weave on the top is nice and soft. Even after a wash and a hang dry, it still stays nice and soft. So definitely a plus. The ripstop pants are very comfortable and they really help get the weight down of the gi overall. So that's it for the Ouano lightweight competition gi. Highly recommended gi. I'll probably review it against the Shoyoroll later on, but stay tuned for more videos. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and also subscribe to the channel if you like what we're doing. Thank you very much.